Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome. Welcome in, welcome back, or welcome. It's always fascinating when I'm in the ground level apartment, what codes come through, what color hues. It's like this pinkish orange color. I don't know, my walls are neutral. And I'm looking 2-2 on the timer. I'm like, again, there's codes, there's frequencies that maybe the camera can pick up that my human eyes can. It's just really interesting. Things look more orangish, pinkish color. I don't know what they're going to look like on your end, but that's what they look like as I'm recording this. So thanks for hanging out. We've got a practicing the pause, activation, affirmation, just some information. Okay, so practicing the pause. And again, you can pause and re-listen, write this down for yourself, affirm it, speak it out loud, think it, feel it, embody this. There is a bit of I am activation at the end, 111 on the timer. So just breathe and feel into this frequency, this energy, these codes, this everything that's taking place with the cosmic convergences. There's so much going on. And you can feel it. It doesn't matter where you're at in your journey, you can feel what is shifting within you and in the collective field, okay? So just breathe, all right? So the practice the pause. Practice the pause. Pause before judging. Pause before assuming. Pause before accusing. Pause before speaking from hurt. And pause before reacting in anger. And I would recommend with these pauses, you're breathing, okay? So pause before creating a story that may not be true, which I know that the ego mind loves to create stories that are 99.9% not true, fitting the ego's agenda. So pause before creating that story that may not be true and most likely is not true. So in the pause, there is awareness. In awareness, there is choice. And in choice, there is wisdom. And not every thought requires belief. I'm going to say that again. Not every thought requires belief. Not every emotion requires action. Emotion requires awareness. Not every emotion requires action. It requires awareness. Not every trigger requires response. Remember, your triggers are your portals, and you are a portal. So not every trigger requires a response. Triggers can be portals. Okay, they can be very beneficial. The pause creates space for the heart to lead. This is what we're stepping into. There's so much heart coherence. There's so much more heart expansion and activations that have been taking place in these past few weeks, and especially over this past weekend. There's a massive blast in the heart space of individuals and the collective consciousness. It's breaking open, it's expanding, it's resonating out into the field in a greater 333 capacity than it has ever been before. Okay, so the pause creates space for the heart to lead, because that's what you want to tap into, that 344 on the timer, the quantum compass, which is your sacred heart. Okay. So if you want to activate yourself, say this aloud, speak this in the field so we can send this out like a beautiful sonic wave into the collective consciousness and into your own personal energetic field. Today, I choose presence over reaction. Today, I choose presence over reaction. Understanding over assumption. Understanding over assumption. Compassion over judgment. Compassion over judgment, and wisdom over impulse, and wisdom over impulse. I return to my center, I return to my heart, and I return to the still point within. I return to my center, I return to my heart, and I return to the still point within. You are, I am, we are the walking codes, codexes, and sacred geometry of frequency and energy. And know that your field radiates in all directions all of the time. So I'm here to remind you, you are the walking code and codexes. You are the walking sacred geometries. You are the walking sacred sound of source itself. And you are the walking sacred frequency and energy. And know that your field is radiating out in all directions all of the time. Okay? I'm here to remind you of who you are. You are divine light. You are divine love. You are divine truth. You are divine power. You are divine empowerment. You are divine remembrance. You are divine wisdom. You are divine knowledge. And you are divine source magic. Walking in this physical reality right here, right now. Know this, feel this, hear this, see this. And let this information land however it is meant to land. Again, always recommend for re-listening to this, sharing, liking, all of that, so you can revisit if you feel called to. Aria o shinit iria for my heart yours. Uria hayenet uria a shinit iria. I love you. Bye.